So we're back with my Grow It Bonsai Seed Kit. This is in July, 5 months after being given the seed kit. As you can see, everything is looking good, but they are all a little crammed and I'm a little worried about them. So I decided to pot them up into something bigger. Not exactly the ideal time for it, and I'm fully expecting to lose a few trees, but I think if I leave them, they're just going to crowd each other out and die anyway, so I may as well just do it. Basically, if you want to start seeds, just make sure you have lots of space to let them grow into, which I definitely didn't have. So I just separated them all out. I know I germinated them in slightly different ways, but I'm not worried about that. They can all live together from now on. As you can see, they are tiny. If you can avoid doing this, I would. They are so delicate. I obviously won't be doing any root work, I just need to be as quick and careful as possible. I don't even care about trying to separate them out by species either. That can all wait another day. It also means I can get them out of this damp, crappy core stuff. I had to cut this box to get these ones out. There's a few from my Mame challenge, so they'll be getting potted up too. The only exception is the pine, it will be allowed its own pot. We may as well deal with the pine first. There was only maybe 3, maybe 4 pine seeds altogether from the 4 packets. So there wasn't many, so the fact I got any to germinate is great. It's got some good long roots, but I won't prune them just yet. I need to make sure it survives. I'm just going to pot it up into this little training pot that my chili used to live in. I'm just covering up with soil, nothing really special going on. We will then have a look at how it did throughout the year in a minute. First I just need to pot these other trees up. So for the other trees, I've got this larger training pot. I had this spare, so it will do for this. It's going to be like a boring forest planting when I'm finished. So I just finished up getting these trees separated. Some of them actually have decent roots already. I just did the Mame seeds last. I needed to pick one to pot up for my challenge. If you haven't seen that video, you should watch it and see me kill off this apple I'm looking at here. So let's get everything into its new pot. I'm just spacing them out as best as I can. Some of the trees are way bigger than others. I'm just trying to pot them up in lines. Well, basically I have too many trees. I couldn't squeeze them all in, so I had to find a few other pots. So a bit of a disaster. I was trying to save space, but that didn't quite go to plan. I have this little pot here with a bunch of trees in it, and then this one tree in a small black pot. So let's look at this collection first and see how it did throughout the rest of the year. So here it is in August. So as you can see, it's all the really small little runts, and I'm not expecting much from these. A few of them look in trouble already. And by September it looks like only 2 of them made it, but that's fine. They did really well, they look strong in October. There's some good moss growing in the pot by November. And here they are in December. They all went in the shed after this, but I'll show you what they're like now at the end. So let's look at the main collection and see how that did. It's a bit of a mess here in August. It's strange that some are massive and others are not. But I guess there's a million different factors that could have caused that. Hopefully more of these survive than die. Here it is from the side, looks kind of sad. But don't worry, as it went mental over the next few weeks. Seems to have settled right in. This is September, and this is a real dense forest. My mind is blown by how much growth there is by October. I've been positioning this at the side of my grow light, so it's not even getting like full optimal light. Here it is in November. It's hard to tell at the minute if I have both silver and downy birches. They all look very similar so far, so hopefully by spring 2021 I can tell a bit better of what I've got. I also have no idea what I'm going to do with all these and where I'm going to keep them all. And here it is in December. It still has its leaves as it's inside, but it's about to go outside into the shed and then it'll become dormant out there. Here is the little one in its own pot. It looks so tiny and pathetic. I squeezed this one into the tropical grow area and it seemed to like it in there. In September it had already grown side branches. The growth from this one is just insane. I've never seen anything like it. It just keeps going. In October it's massive. Here it is in November. I can't even fit it all into one shot. I think it's a downy birch, but again I'll just have to wait to confirm it. Just in case it's a silver birch. Either way it's going crazy. And here it is in December, before it was put in the shed. Lastly, here's the pine. It also looks so tiny, but didn't seem to go as crazy. Still doing well, you can see it's grown some in September. By October it's pretty much finished growing, but it's done really well. I'm really excited to see this one develop, even though it's going to be the slowest of them all. Here it is in December before it went into the shed. I'm really happy with it. Everything is still in the shed now and it will stay there for the next few weeks, and then I'll just bring them all out and leave them outside with the rest of my trees. So I say it's been a pretty successful kit. They've all done fantastic this year. Hopefully they will keep growing well outside. It's just a shame my wife will never get to see them develop, but at least they'll always remind me of her. Thanks for watching. See you next time.